Alright everybody, welcome back to Daddy Got Game TV here with another deck tech. We're going to be looking at the red-black deck here. It's going to be a vampire sacrifice deck. I've named it the Fallen because it's working exactly off of sacrificing creatures and making our vampires even bigger. So we're going to take a look at it here. This is a deck that I put together on Twitch one night and started running, and it seemed to work pretty good. We're going to take a look here. We're running 60 cards, 17 creatures, 19 spells, 24 lands, and you can see our mana curve really spikes in the 3-drop area because that's when most of the things come into play. We're going to take a look here at the statistics. I know the stars don't mean much, but it gives you a little bit of idea of how it runs. Now, Quest of the Gravelord here is going to work greatly because we're going to get a counter on it every time something dies, and that's what this deck works around. Also right here is going to be one of our only removals. The only drawback is you lose 3 life. That's not too bad. Then we're going to have this one here, Defiant Glee. It's going to be a creature pump up, and we're going to be able to give some of our vampires trample. We've got Blood Host here. Can't block, but he comes back every time we play a land, so a great sacrifice. Works good with the Blood Flow Connoisseur. For every time we sacrifice a creature, we get a +1/+1 counter on them. So we sacrificed the other guy there, and every time we play a land he comes back, we could sacrifice him again. Shadowcloak Vampire here is going to be just for a big body flyer. That's really one of the only reasons he's here, plus he'll work off some of the other stuff. Blood Tribute, this is great for late game, especially since we're running straight vampires. When we play it, our opponent loses half of their life rounded up, and we gain that much life. Fear of the Bitten works well with some of our other vampires that have to attack every turn. So it's just basically a creature pump up for them with +2/+2. And this is that exact vampire I'm talking about, Blood Craze Neocrate. It has to attack every turn no matter what. And if it deals damage, it gets a +1/+1 counter. So play that, then Fear of the Bitten. We have a 4/4/5/5. The Air here does good because anytime we get a vampire that deals damage, we get to put a counter on them. Rockslide Elemental works great because anytime a creature dies, we get to put a counter on him, and he gets first strike. Act of Treason is going to be some of our only removal in the whole deck. This one and then our Betrayal here, they let us take control of our opponent's creature for a turn. We're going to pair those two with the Blood Flow Connoisseur, and then we're going to sack our opponent's creature after we attack for damage. And then that matched up with that, along with the Act of Treasons, the Blood Flow Connoisseur can get out of hand extremely quickly. Also giving us counters for our Grave enchantment. And then it just gets out of hand really quickly. You can build some huge creatures fairly fast, and you're just going to be basically walking over your opponent in the late game for sure, especially when we give them trample with this. But this is my red black Fallen deck. I hope you liked it. If you like, subscribe and watch on Twitch, guys.